You know, I feel like every year just shit gets crazier and crazier. Things are ramping up, and well, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg having an MMA fight, I never would have thought it would actually happen. But from what we understand with Dana White, they're actually super serious about it. So while we were playing some extra fighting last night, me and my homies Logie and Fluke, we were going back and forth of who would you have in this fight? What's the over under? And well, I think you guys are gonna enjoy the conversation. So, what
Dude,
is
there's no
everyone's
way.
thoughts on Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk's cage fight? Or MMA fight.
I'm ready for it.
You're
It's just
ready?
gonna be fucking hilarious.
Who's the over under? Who do you guys got money
Elon.
on? Elon?
Elon.
Okay.
Elon.
If it's an MMA match, my
Well,
money my
lock
money
in
is
and
on
Fuck yeah,
Zuckerberg.
Juju.
And I am an Elon
Really?
super fan. Yes. Because Mark Zuckerberg is a black belt who recently won like a big black belt tournament of like people who have trained their whole lives to be black belts. And Mark Zuckerberg went in there and whooped ass.
I can see.
I would love it.
Next, I'm gonna get on a shotty. Hell yeah, Juju. I can see Elon winning because Elon's. You know Elon. Elon is that motherfucker that's gonna fucking go try and hire fucking
Yeah, I think Elon
Mr. MMA himself.
Yeah, Elon gets obsessed, right? So I think he
Oh,
would get obsessed with the dance and the fighting and the choreography that is MMA. So I think he would
Oh, yeah.
train. I think he would take it very seriously. And even Dana White, when they asked him about it, they said that, or he said that they're both very serious about this. And it's like super exciting to even spectate like the idea of these two guys fighting because it's like super nerds throwing down in the ring. But unfortunately, even me being a big Elon fan, I would say my money would be on Zucks just because of that black belt background in jiu-jitsu. Because to get a black belt, that's time.
You gotta think
can't
too,
expedite time.
Mark Zuckerberg and Elon are two different people. I don't want to say
Zucks
this
gets
about
a
Mark,
lot of hate. Sorry, go ahead.
but I feel like Zuckerberg, after he got started up and the years went past with all of his shit, he stopped doing the whatchamacallit shit. Like the thought process, keeping his mind straight, stuff like that. Blah blah blah, this and that. And
think?
Elon, where
I went
Elon
the exact
is
opposite.
in deep. See, I think Elon is the one that's in deep in everything going on with his company, everything going on with this, and being an actual part of it. Where Zuckerberg, yeah, he's a part of it, but he doesn't dive deep into the.
Oh, I was on the other. I thought you meant like he didn't take care of his mental or like he wasn't like diving into himself. I was like, I think that's exactly what he did. He just started diving into himself.
No, I think he stopped diving into the technical thinking part of things, which is why I think Elon, Agro, I appreciate you. Give me 1 second, I'm going to read that. But I think Elon is going to think more of the technical part of things. Look for, like, he's going to dive deep because he obsesses. He's going to dive deep into the minor details of somebody's quote-unquote dance in MMA and look for a tell. Find that tell and he's going to fucking execute that tell. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody has a tell when they're about to throw a right or a left or when their body
Are you talking about
moves
Mark?
based on which direction they're going. I think Elon's going to do that.
Oh, Elon, yes. Yeah.
Elon's going to get into the technical thinking because that's the type of person Elon is.
Yeah, no, I
Elon's
don't
gonna
disagree.
Dive deep into like little tells. Like, so here's one for you. Basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball. You can change which way your feet are going, but whatever way your hips move is the way your body's gonna go.
For sure. But there's also like people like John Morant who kind of I feel like are so explosive, or like Zion Williams who are so explosive that their hips can't be facing one way, but the way they flex their body is going another. But that goes to them being professionals in the league with people being able to watch them and have film so that they have tendencies. And I 100% I'm on board. Like every mammal on this planet, every predator has some kind of tendency, and when it deviates from that tendency, there's a reason for that, and it's probably because there's an outside factor
And
causing.
I think, I'll give you this: if they're doing a 4-round or a multiple round MMA fight,
From what I understand, it's a 3-round, 5 minutes, and I could be pulling that out of my ass, but I for some reason think I saw that in that Dana White article where they're like super serious about it being like a traditional 3-round, whatever.
I think Elon's gonna lose that first round, 100%. But I think that's where Elon dives deep into writing mental notes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like playing a competitive Call of Duty game. You play ranked play, you lose 1 round or so, but at that point, if you learn how they play, you learn how they run the game, you learn how they do this. If they are constantly doing that,
yeah,
you're gonna get to everybody's gonna be predictable at one point or the other.
Yeah, everyone. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has the way that they go about things, and like when they get really proficient at it, right? And especially at the highest level. But it is so different than I want to say the CDL in the sense that like with the CDL, you no matter how bad you're getting whooped, it's not physical. When you're getting physically whooped, your mental state gets compromised, and that's where I'm going to be the most interested to see with Elon is how,
I appreciate you.
where's his mental fortitude at? Can he literally get punched in the face and stay as composed as fucking Socrates and be able to make these mental calculations and be able to say, okay, I'm gonna lean in and fake out and bada bing, bada boom. Because I don't know how much training and background Elon has. Only reason why I have Zucks in this fight is you can't replicate the time it takes to get a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, let alone any other kind of martial art, you know? Like,
No.
that takes years of dedication. And I do agree with you that once Facebook hit a certain size and Facebook transitioned to Meta and where they're currently at, I think Mark's mind is in a completely different space.
It
And
absolutely is.
yeah, and he's also like, he has a family, he has a wife, he has a kid that he seems to really like. Like, he seems to really enjoy being just a dad.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
why I think his mind is getting slow. Yeah, he's still got that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that black belt in
What's up,
Brazilian
Battery?
Jiu-Jitsu. Also, if you think about it from the aspect, yeah, he's got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Is he gonna come in there like right out of the gate with a big ego, or is he gonna hold back and do what he is taught? Because if he comes out of the gate with a big ego, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Jiu-Jitsu and martial arts in general isn't about the offense, it's about the defense. Now he can use that for offense, but if he does, he's gonna expose himself to other things that he could get taken out by. He throws a kick up and fucking whatchamacallit, Elon notices that. That's a free hit to this fucking side. And a fucking side gut shot fucking hurts.
yes, but to be able to notice that in a split second and for Elon to be able to capitalize on that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta remember too, with the type of research and stuff Elon does, he's on that on his own. Like, he's out there, he's watching the rockets launch, he's watching everything going on with the graphs and the codes coming in, the codes going out, so on and so forth. He can, if he can read all of that, he'll be able to make fucking split-second decisions. I would love to see them do a reaction time test.
He can do split-second decisions mentally, but physically, can his body keep up to it? Because we can all say yes.
Probably not. They're both he's probably going to be slow. 100% he's going to be slow.
We say that, but Elon could also go freak mode and just dive into the spectrum and go like crazy with the athleticism. You know, like he could just dive deep. I want to see it too. I just wanted to be inspired of this because I know tons of people hate Mark Zuckerberg. They literally can't stand him. I don't understand why the dude gets so much hate. I have a lot of respect for the dude, but I'm an Elon stan. That is
changing it to Meta, and then going off the deviating off the path of like actual Facebook and going mainstream with it.
Everything that you
creating
see,
reels,
Snug, I do.
so on and so forth. Making a streaming platform. Nobody liked that. They liked the old original Facebook where you just go on, put a post out, post pictures, so on and so forth. Not on the map line.
Yes, I hear that, and maybe there's a definitely
thing with
there's a time and a
MySpace.
place for innovation, and like maybe he should have put his passion project outside of Facebook and worked on it behind the scenes. And then if it was big enough, then you integrate it with Facebook. But
Exactly.
in his eyes, it's his company. He's so rich, it really doesn't matter.
It's his baby.
I mean, it's kind of a stolen baby in a sense, but it's his baby.
You get what
it's
I'm saying.
It's a hijacked baby. But that's what I'm saying. It's his, but I don't think he sees it as a baby. I just think he sees it as his life's project, and this is where his mind is currently at, and he thinks this is the direction he wants to go. And I genuinely think he's thinking 15, 20 years into the future and trying to anticipate the technological evolution and adaptation that's going to happen during that time frame. God, I feel like I try to sound like Hassan there with some big fucking words. I feel gross. Ugh. Fluke, you have any thoughts?
Hello, what? What's up? Did someone call me?
Fluke, who do you have? Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg?
Oh, I got Elon Musk. You seen that man without a shirt?
I mean, yes.
That's my answer. That man without a shirt is a titan.
He's built like a brick.
Exactly. You ever punch a brick? Ah.
Yeah, but Mark Zuckerberg can put him in between his thighs and strangle him and maybe crack that brick.
Does Mark Zuckerberg have thick thighs?
Nope.
Mark
Sorry,
Zuckerberg
brother.
is a world championship black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm not even kidding a little bit.
Wait, I thought we said boxing match.
No, MMA. Like, it's
Don't give me 1 second.
just in the
And
cage.
I might have to switch to Mark because he's a lizard man.
He's a lizard man.
This is where
If
it's
he
like
can
a little
utilize his whole body, including his tail, bro, I don't know. Elon might be.
I think the tail has to get taped just because, you know, Elon is an alien and it's
Excuse me.
I mean, granted, I say that Elon, you know what? Maybe Elon's
That's fine,
tentacles come out and
baby.
he starts growing his third arm. He's like, you know what? You can use your tail. I'll use my tripod. This you know what? You just made this conversation way more interesting. I think this fight just got way more interesting. Yep,
Have you
DQ.
ever seen that MMA fight where dude's hands and legs were occupied until he started humping the guy's face?
7.
And everyone's like, what move is that?
I can see Joe Rogan breaking it down. You know, technically, he has all his arms pinned down. Can you imagine the weight that is smashing down, the load that is smashing down on that man's face right now? It may look like a teabag, and in fact it is, but the sheer force of it. God.
The pure balls of steel.
God, to be able to handle this under the pressure, the balls on this man. If there's a will, there's a way.
There's a will, there is a way.
So who's gonna do that? Mark or Zuck? Or Elon or Zuck? Who's gonna do that to who?
I feel like Elon's gonna do that to Zuck because Zuck is gonna have Elon tied up. I don't feel like Elon could get Zuck into that position.
Yeah, especially not on the ground. You could do an 8-week, fighting camp, but you can't expedite the time it takes to become a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Absolutely.
That's just stuff like I love Elon. I'm an Elon stan, but that
He's
I
really
still
a black belt in Taijutsu?
or in Jiu-Jitsu, yeah, 100%. He went into like a big competition, like a public competition with other people who have basically trained their whole lives to be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, and he whooped their ass. I mean, imagine going into one of those things and you lose to that guy. You're like, God damn, this has been my whole life's passion, and this guy made Facebook and then became a black belt and whooped my ass.
Well, stole Facebook. Whoa, we got
Yeah, hijack Facebook a little bit for sure.
Exactly.
And we're back. If you guys did enjoy that convo, please like, share, and subscribe. Share this with a friend. And if you guys are picking up the vibes that we're putting down, you can go ahead and follow myself and all my friends down below in the description. And we'll see you guys over on kick.com/Elrod. I'll see you later. Peace.